Are you saying 5% of rapes result in pregnancy? Is that what you just said? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. That's
I have no idea how that would jive with just normal sex acts. Although every one of them is bareback, you're not going to get a rapist who's going to throw on the condom before he gets to it. I mean,
you get responsible rapists, don't you? Come on. Come on. It is the current year.
It is the current year. Wow. Just wow.
You have to protect yourself when you go out raping.
But basically, it's a little over 30,000 pregnancies per year from rape.
That's a lot of pregnancies.
Wow, that's really hard to believe.
That's hard to swallow. Sorry.
I'd like to see who was defining the rape.
Someone
reported rapes,
but
that would be my
hard to believe in terms of what? In terms of being low or being high?
It's just
it sounds unbelievably high.
It's just a lot of babies that somebody didn't want.
I guess it sounds high, but on a national scale, it's.
Within 300 million people. I mean, it's still.
But also, again,
I can't imagine
that's a valid point in terms of who's defining the rape. Are we talking about women that say
someone's defining
I had sex and regretted it, therefore I was raped?
Right.
But I feel like
counts as rape a lot of the time nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, well, feminists always say think that 1 in 4 sex acts is rape, right? Or no, it's 1 in 4 women have been raped because 1 in 4 women have had sex and regretted it.
So, that particular study you're talking about right there was done in 2 different universities and just those 2 universities only, and it was self-reported.
Yeah, no, I know, and they've been citing it
self-reported at a university. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take that study. And
put them in the oven.
That's gonna go right in the oven.
Because you can never say. The problem with rape is that you can never say what the truth is that when police are telling women to not dress provocatively, it's because they are thinking of a certain demographic who will see a provocatively dressed woman and react in a certain way. I feel like a certain demographic has a certain class. Just call it. All right, but the point is that you that's what the thought is, and a normal. The problem with rape is that the men's rights people have a point in terms of the way that the feminist left over pushes rape, defines things that are clearly not rape as rape. At the same time, women do have to worry about a lot of rape from the dregs of society because we don't do anything about the dregs of society, and so there's an increased chance of women being raped.
Right. I mean, this is sort of where the concept of anarcho-tyranny comes in. It's like. Women have threats against them, threats that they should be protected against, but the system won't protect them against those threats because that's racist. Mm-hmm. And the people that claim to be advocates for women, feminists, won't talk about it because their main target is white males. So if they acknowledge that there's a much greater threat to white women from black males and Mexican males,
and the numbers bear that out.
And we have this data. We've had this data for forever, right? This data it's the most redundant result in all of data collection. We have
except for IQ and heritability. No, it's IQ and heritability is number one.
Yeah, I mean it's so redundant that the only way people don't know about it is just because literally people refuse to tell anybody about it. And so everyone knows. So it's like we know what the problem populations are. We know what the problem is, but because of other dogmas and pieties, we can't actually even talk about it. So we talk about all this other patriarchy and all. It's like when Shoshana Roberts walked for 10 hours around New York City, who was fucking harassing her for 10 hours?
Let's call them.
Yes, it was blacks and mestizos, and they were like even saying, "Oh, why nobody white? Nobody white?" It's like yes, because white guys don't do that. Right. Frankly, they don't.
Hey yo.
Well, I guess Italian.
I mean, some do. Look, there's some do, right? But
depends on
percentage-wise.
Because there's
we're talking. There's no absolutes. We're talking, but in New York City, I will say.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As far as absolutes go, though, I mean, throughout that whole video, even when there's like a white guy, all he does is be like, "You're hot." She walks by, where it's not like that. It's not like that. Follow her, but like follow her for 5 blocks. Like
Yeah, people actually like.
You
follow
like
her.
anime?
yeah.
I like anime.
Oh, you too good to talk to me? You too good to talk to me? You don't.
Yeah, and it's
I need an
That's
anime
creepy.
drop. That's funny.
and the funny thing is there was like this fat black feminist, the one who stole a video game and got in trouble. If you remember, I forget her name. She like tweets about it. And she's like, "What the fuck? There was no white guys. Would they edit out the white?" And it's like, there was no white guys.
They tried. They
As-
Believe me,
tried.
there was a white guy.
Very front of the
Front and center.
They would like with the word white like flashing over their face and then patriarchy dancing
Yeah.
around the edges of the screen.
They edited out all the respectful, polite white guys who didn't say anything.
White guys are like getting out of her way. They're like, "Oh, excuse me,
ma'am.
Milady.
Am I blocking?
Sorry for
Am I
getting
blocking
away.
your shot? I'm sorry. Am I in front of your camera? I'm sorry."
Allow me to put my coat over this puddle so you can walk across."
Man, didn't we used to have a White Knight approaching song? I don't know what happened. That was a long time ago. I'll have to find
I love
it.
how they turn against the white knights. It's like, oh man, the whole feminist relationship with white knights. That's the whole.
No one can respect it. It's just a
No.
matter of it's impossible to respect a person like that. It is.
Yeah.